The chill often begins not in the air, but in the quiet spaces of the mind. It starts with a whisper of doubt, a fleeting glance that catches something amiss in the utterly familiar. You tell yourself it's nothing, a trick of the light or a moment of distraction. But what if those small distortions begin to accumulate, like dust motes gathering in a forgotten corner? What if the world you've meticulously constructed, piece by familiar piece, starts to subtly rearrange itself when you're not looking? It began with the books. Every evening, I'd leave a specific novel on my nightstand, a bookmark carefully placed. Each morning, it would be gone, only to reappear moments later on a distant shelf, its pages ruffled. I blamed my own absent-mindedness, a product of late-night reading. Then came the furniture, a chair angled slightly differently in the living room, a picture frame tilted a fraction more than I remembered. These were microscopic changes, imperceptible to anyone but the one who lived within those walls. I started drawing diagrams, marking positions, convinced my sleepwalking was more active than I'd ever realized. Sleep offered no refuge. I started waking to the sound of faint scraping, like something being dragged across a wooden floor. I would snap awake, my heart pounding, only to find silence and stillness. The apartment was exactly as I had left it. Or was it? A creeping dread settled in, replacing my rational explanations. It wasn't just things moving, it felt like a deliberate act, a silent, unseen hand testing the boundaries of my sanity. The familiar comfort of my home curdled into something unsettling, watchful. One morning, the dread became certainty. I found a note on my kitchen counter, scrawled in an unsteady hand that was not my own. It read simply, "You're getting closer." My blood ran cold. This wasn't sleepwalking or forgetfulness. This was an intrusion, a silent, calculating presence. I meticulously searched every corner, every crevice, but found nothing. The note vanished when I turned away for a second, leaving only the lingering smell of dust and something metallic. The reality I knew was unraveling, piece by agonizing piece. The final revelation came in the mirror. Not my own reflection, but a subtle distortion in the glass itself, like ripples in water. As I stared, the image wavered, and for a terrifying instant, I saw not my face, but a different one. It was gaunt, eyes wide with a familiar, desperate fear. It was my face, but from a different angle, a different time, reflecting not my present, but a future I hadn't yet experienced. Or perhaps, a past I couldn't remember. The terror wasn't just in what I saw, but in the sickening realization that the rearrangement wasn't just of objects, but of time, of self. The lines between who I was, who I had been, and who I was becoming were blurring. The subtle shifts continue, a constant, chilling reminder that I am merely a pawn in a game I don't understand, orchestrated by a presence I cannot see, but can only feel. Every shadow holds a question, every creak a whispered threat. My home is no longer a sanctuary, it is a meticulously crafted cage, and I am the only one who doesn't hold the key. If this story has pulled you into its unsettling depths, if it has left you questioning the quiet corners of your own reality, then join our community. Hit the like button to show your support, and subscribe for more tales that twist the mind and chill the blood. There are many more stories waiting in the dark.